Okay, all signs suggest that things are working properly, so here we go. So, we last left off after doing a whole lot of cleanup and doing all of the Sadako stuff and all the secrets that I know of, which may not yet be all of them. I'm unnecessarily making Half open these doors. Alright, so Half stays outside because in theory he's Half's exit strategy, or he's their exit strategy. Even though there's very clearly an orb that just opens all three of the doors. Whatever. Now what? We can't open the door from this side. I'm going to give you something that will help you, Bethro. What's that? This horn. When you blow it, help will come from the closest entrance to you. What sort of help? Please trust me, Bethro. I only ever wanted to help you. Yeah, I know. You wanted to get me some leaf juice. And I went down to the kitchen to get it, but when I came back, you'd gone. Yeah, I guess it's a bit late to say sorry. It doesn't matter now. We're in this together. And we're not going to get out alive unless we help each other. Okay, I'll give it a try. Can't hurt, I suppose. Hey, what do you know? It works. I mean, we've already encountered clone potions, so... Anyway... Doesn't seem like I need that third one. I left the clone on the button, though. Oh well. How about if I go this way first? What's the deal here? I suppose I should go kill that queen. Maybe? But there's also an arrow here. Okay, so I need to kill both of these, but not anything else? Looks like that's right. Okay, got it. I was hoping to do something more like this. Stand next to the queen so it can't spawn as much. There we go. You know, it was legitimate in this situation, but I can't help but feel like media has poisoned my mind a little bit into thinking that phrases like, oh, I only ever wanted to help you. I don't know, somehow that sounds like something that a toxic relationship would say. I don't know. There we go. Easy enough. Let's try the east side. Okay. I see. I actually needed to come from the east first, then. so... No, don't do that. Or that. So I never want to come from the south, so that's the way that the powder keg should go. Since that's not really possible to unpick. Then for now we do this. I guess this is a bomb passage to prevent that clone from doing anything else. Oh, hang on. How is this supposed to work? That's not a passage that I could go through. Well, that's not an available entrance anymore, so this should be fine. Okay, we're good. I like how we're not really bothering to explain what the help is exactly. Like, it's another B-throw. You've seen clone potions before, don't question it. How does this horn know which is the closest entrance, anyway? Sounds like some rather creepy magic. It sends out a sound wave that stops as soon as it reaches an entrance. It's fairly reliable, but sometimes the wave can travel where you can't, or vice versa. Okay. So what's the goal in this room? Someone steps here, that won't do me any good. Standing here would open that to let me kill that brain, which is nice and all, but... I guess I should just try touching the other one and see what happens. Yeah, I need this orb for sure. I guess this dagger will be helpful. Well, maybe now this... Push that. And take the dagger so this one can keep a sword. Alright. Well, I guess south is progress, so I probably want to go west and east first to clear more rooms. So, another horde of some sort. Seems to have similar-ish rules. Okay, so the deal in this situation... I start out with a sword, so... I have the option of making a path of some sort. But... I don't know, is there really a best way to do that? I mean, it's not like I can completely cut any of these queens off. Best I think I could do is make a choke point. Yeah, the dagger is really not ideal for fighting a great horde like this, though. this works, I guess. Basically anything that lets me reach the board is good enough. Ah, dang it. Got this a little too close to that. Alright, this time I did not screw up the approach, as far as I know. A lot of boardrooms in this level. I mean, at least 2 so far. 2 brain boardrooms so far. I guess that can't really call that a lot, can I? That was awkward, but manageable. There we go. Hello. This is the first room in this level that gave me trouble, although not a ton. It still gave me some trouble. Figuring out the right way to drop the trapdoors was a thing. Okay. Looks like we're trying to make an extra super long path here. There's a triangle of road tiles, which I have no idea if that means something or not. Seems to be not too bad so far. Anyway. It took me a minute to understand what was going on here. I worked out eventually that I needed to cut this, or that once I dropped this trapdoor, that cut this direction, so I didn't need to block this direction. Since I'm starting from here, it makes it kind of tricky to really cut the path that I want to cut. But maybe I can glitch something. I mean, I'm trying to be kind of maximal here, but I may not have to be. Not absolute maximum, but like make a reasonably long path to travel. That doesn't feel like that will be long enough. Maybe. The main problem is this means that I'm forced to go up here now. And that is not long enough. I would find this easier to solve if I started in the middle of the room instead of the left side. But that's kind of the point, I suppose. Alright, so try not to leave things the way I did earlier. Maybe something more like this. Let's see, this isn't perfect, but maybe it's... Oops. Maybe it's better. No, that's also not good enough. What more can I do? I guess I could try to force it to zigzag up and down here. I have to be careful how I build that. Is that good enough? It is. Now I just have to walk this ultra-long pathway I made for myself. Oh, I didn't even do that perfectly, because this weird L shape here isn't accomplishing anything. Cool. Fortunately, I've built puzzles a little bit like this, not about horns, but about making brained monster paths to be certain lengths. I can't remember exactly what I made that for, but I know I made something like that where you need to make some brained monsters. Oh yeah, I made something like that in the Grand Gallery level for the Zelda contest. Probably not the only time I've made something like that either. Okay. So these toggle things... Straight line didn't help? Okay. I thought it was helping. I guess I did something right by accident, then. What do these buttons do? This things. I guess, what is even my goal in this room? I guess... I have to kill the brain. Which would require this horn to not come from there? I could be wrong about this, but I thought the horn's path didn't care about the presence of monsters. Oh, right, the path doesn't care about monsters, but you can't spawn something onto a monster. Okay. Alright, so I know what I need to do then. The goal here must be to group up the 4 roaches together into a single clump, which is almost certainly going to be annoying because that requires dealing with their move orders somehow. But I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, now I need to give these two a brained pathway to follow. So they'll kind of go over there. I guess this is the best I can do with that. Well, I guess everybody can just clump up in this corner first. And then I can try to make it work from there. Yeah, I don't have any idea how I could ever possibly fix that. They're just gonna go in an arbitrary order. I don't really have enough control over their positions to force them to go in a nice straight line of 4. I guess they did fix themselves. Alright. Ta-da. Yeah, so the path isn't blocked by monsters, but the entrance itself can be. Which is kind of a subtle difference between things. Alright, another brained horde room. I guess now that these are unlocked, we're gonna see plenty. This is just asking me to survive a certain number of star spawns. Okay. So if I know anything about this sort of situation, it's that I should try to prevent... Actually, is anything stopping me from just destroying some of the tar after it grows once? I don't see any reason why I can't do that. But still, I think it's probably a good idea to keep one of these from spawning as much. Yeah, I don't see any reason that it would be against the rules in this room particularly to do this. Like, there's no traps that close when you cut some tar on, or when you get rid of the tar from one of these boxes. So it feels like the right thing to do if I try to get rid of them as I go. Although, this is a bad situation. Okay, that's a little better. What's this do? Why is... Oh, if you enter this room when it's already clear, then there has to be a way to leave, I guess. That's my best guess. Or I suppose if you fail and the horn does things bad for you, then I guess you can then at least still leave? I don't know. Anyway, I should be good. I just want to cut enough of this out so that I'm not too much blocked by the horde. This feels like it should be good enough. Yeah, this is a fine room. I'm so used to situations where you have a thing like this, but the tar is designed where you can't cut it, where you can't get rid of it. It's kind of refreshing to be allowed to kill the tar, to kill some of the tar blobs here. Alright. I'm sure I can look forward to something where I'm not allowed to later. Alright, here we have a situation. So I need... How can I block the west entrance from being usable by the horn? There's nothing... I can't see the highlight. Clicking... Oh, the horn can't reach anything right now. Right. So if I do this... I guess the north is the closer entrance. Okay. So is it as simple as just doing this? It can't be. That's... Yeah, okay. But... You know what I could do is leverage the information I've supposedly just learned. You can't enter on an entrance where there's somebody already in the way. Oh, dang it. You can't enter on an entrance where there's somebody in the way, but also be careful which clone you switch to, because, you know, going left exactly from that position is bad. That means leaving the room. Let me try locking the room. Maybe I won't do the same blunder again. There we go. Right, now you can leave. Okay. Here we have another nice horde. What's the deal with this? This closes arrows around the brain. These... Okay, this is a hit the orbs before you can complete the horde room. So I gotta hit all 4 of these orbs. Yeah, that's a problem. I guess I can't get that point in the spawn cycle when I try to go hit the orb. That was survivable. That was not ideal, but it was survivable. It's good enough. It's honestly not an intentional strategy, but pretty good to end up on the northwest side, right next to where the horn actually is. Check that out. Not the part where I got killed, but the part where I managed to turn my sword while trying to get to the horn, to get to the orb in a way that killed the roach on the way to hitting the orb. That was neat. Only slightly wrong. Here we're finally having Clone actively help me finish the board. He's kind of boxed in now, though. That's fine. There we go. I think there must be a room to the west, because this closes the way west, but it starts out quite open. So I guess I'll go there after this. Oh boy. Brain snake. Brain snake. Brain snake needs to block all the entrances for me. This is not a case of killing the snake with the clone, at least not right away. This is a case of killing the clone with the snake, but not killing. Although, I don't think the snake is actually long enough to do that. Like, even... No, it can't block all 3 of these at once. So the snake is not long enough to actually be helpful here, because it can't block all 3 entrances. And I don't believe it's possible for the snake's body to just make the path too long to go to either one, with how extremely far away this is from the rest of the room. So the snake is too short in general, and I don't know. Okay, it doesn't have to block the entrance itself. If it blocks the path to the entrance, that's technically good enough, right? So if I could make a... If it would just go south right now, and make this shape. So if I could do this, but in a way that lets me get to the horn before it gets out of this situation, then I would be fine. I don't actually know how to make the snake go the right way, though. Not really. It's very tight, this. Like, I'm on the wrong side of it now, so this isn't going to work. There we go. Just barely manageable. And now I guess I can try to kill the snake with the clone? Well, no, I don't have to do that. I mean, I can, but the clone can just be in this dead end. Perfect. Alright, so I concluded there is an exit to the west here. That might not supposed to be a secret or anything. No, this is a necessary room, so... Okay, we get rock golems. Actually, what is my goal in this room? You get 2 brains, you get roaches. Don't kill either of those yet. We get mirrors. So I think the spikes are there to kill any mirrors that you place, to require that the rock golems be what blocks the entrance, mostly. I mean, I can block 2 of the 3 tiles, 2 of the 6 tiles that I need to block with mirrors, but it needs to mostly be rock golems. Although I'm not really sure I can do that with brain golems. They're kind of impossible to manipulate into specific positions the way that I need to. What is this weird apparatus with the ore mines? Why is this here? I mean, I understand that this part is just to connect to the entrances that are for you to not let anybody go through them. Why is there an ore mines here? What does this achieve? I don't know. Can't really see any reason why the ore mites need to be there. I mean, it would be nice if I could face directly east, or directly north or south to better push the mirror when I first enter the room, but that doesn't feel like a leak significant enough to require ore mites to be there. Okay, I'm almost in a good position to place the golems where I need to, except that this puts roaches behind me, so I can't actually do that. That would be nice. If I could get out of there, it would be. I mean, that's one of them. That's progress, I guess. This doesn't really create a good situation, though. Okay, this is kind of what I need. Guess that works. I will need 2 more exactly in the right places at this point. Which sounds great, but still not easy to achieve. Okay. Now I can just place 2 mirrors. I'll be done. Managing golems alongside even a small number of roaches like that is not easy. Of course, we need to wait and hit both horns before stabbing either brain, since one of them has to block the other one's entrance. I mean, I guess not absolutely necessary, since 2 entrances are closest to 2 different things. I assume this whole level is an exception to the usual, very consistent rule of every way out of a room is a valid entrance to something else. As in, all of these Force Arrow things don't have an adjacent room that I should expect to have to go to, or to be able to go to. Oh boy, what is this? This closes those. So I need to stab this queen to open that, and this queen to open that. These buttons do something, I guess. Close and then open fire traps? Why? Does anything else open the fire traps? No, wait. Those will just get pressed on the first 30 turns. What? Alright, well... my goal should be to try to get rid of the levas on these fire traps. However possible that actually is. Oh, well that did it. Alright. And then I need a dagger, because I have to go across a trapdoor without dropping it. I don't have a choice about letting this one go, so. Alright. Hey, this room doesn't have a horn in it at all. This is just 100% horde management thing. Brained levels. Alright, I feel like I lucked into the right way to move around for those first 4 levels, making this room a lot easier than it otherwise would have been. See, this, I understand why it's here. This is here so that you have to face east on your way into the room. I still don't understand what about this room required Ormites at the entrance, but whatever. Not really a meaningful complaint, just kind of, what's that about? Okay, so... eventually I need to be facing southwest, and I start facing north. If I'm facing north and I want to use these bomb-covered passages to turn, then this is the only one that I can turn with at first, so I should aim for that one. Now after I'm rid of that, I guess the south one that would let me turn from this to east. Fortunately, these aren't trapdoors or anything. I feel like this is fairly familiar to me, vaguely familiar. I don't know if I've played all the way through Pickle Cellar, but I might have played a few of its rooms. Or this kind of thing could certainly have been done before. Let's see. Wait, which thing is not required? I think I lost track of whatever I was saying when that was sent. Here. Let's try running all the way to the south first, and then coming back around. Yeah, this works, I guess. South is a bit better of a direction to be facing for this. Right, so finally south to southwest is the southeast place. This is tricky. I guess this is a bad place to be right now. Let's not be there. Alright. Now I have the correct facing. And the instant that I've placed a horn, I'm done. I'm safe. Because the clone can go handle this mess. And for that matter, the clone can leave. Yay. Alright, now to the east. Okay. Very long passageway in. Now, what is this about? Oh, okay. So this... Wait, but this one already does what I would want. Doesn't it? Ah. Okay. So the horn going there is a bad thing. Even though that does open that door. I guess if the horn sent him from here, he could rearm and I could still leave with the door being green. Huh. These two rooms' entrances don't match. That is, this has nothing that connects to that, and this has nothing that connects to that. Not actually a problem, just funny. So I guess the only way that I could prevent the horn from letting him in from there would be to block all 6 of these spots with powder kegs. So this is a powder keg pushing puzzle thing. There are 6 of them. I don't know how to make use of either of these. I mean, I can do that, but then I'm one less powder keg than I think I need. Could I... Would this work? No, that's not enough. And I can do this. Yes. This doesn't feel like this has a chance of working either. Because the path to the entrance is just too long. What if I... Can I do this the other way around? I push these to the west side. Block the east side with that. Now what? It still wants to come from there. No, I don't think this is the right way to do it then. So then, if that's the case, then there has to be a way to extract these without blowing up the wall. But I don't really see one. I mean, this room has to be one of two things. Either there is a clever way to extract these without breaking the wall, or there is a clever way to arrange exactly 5 kegs that blocks off the north entrance. And I tried blocking off the north entrance in every way that I could, and none of those ways worked. So... is the magic trick here? I can put it there, but then I can't get it out from there, which is not especially helpful. I don't see how it could be anything else. We've already established that unless I block this entrance, I will just instantly die. So there has to be a way to block the north entrance. I guess there's not actually any reason why I can't go back and get the sword myself. So I do need to block this entrance, but if I'm just trying to... If I'm actually just trying to break that wall, I could do it with a sword that I go get myself. So I guess in that case, the idea is... how should I configure them so that after I have a sword, it's easy to push things into position? It seems like this would be probably good enough, maybe? If I have a sword and I break that wall, then I can easily push these into the center line. So maybe I should try to make that what's left over. Yeah, I guess I misunderstood what the purpose of a horn in this room is. It's not supposed to help me, it's an obstruction. Doesn't this go... no, not quite. Alright, so I need to think about exactly how I put these into position now. If I do that... Yeah, okay, I think I see what I can do. If I free up this spot here, then that can be pushed diagonally into that spot. So I need to do something like that. Okay. So fill the south side first. And then... I can do this at any time. Oops. So then... This doesn't really help me fill the last south one. I'm probably massively overthinking something. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I can get the last one into position. Based on where everything, where everything else actually is. I kind of need the last two slots to be on the center line, and they aren't, and they can't be. don't see any way to actually arrange them into a position that's useful. I really need the 2 center line spots to still be free once I get the sword back. That's just not actually possible to arrange. And really, even without a sword, if I had access to all 6 of them, I still don't know how I would get all 6 of them into position, because it has exactly the same problem then. Having a sword isn't really the problem. The problem is I can't get all 6 of them into position at the same time. I would need 7 powder kegs total to block this box from being possible to exit. So it can't be a matter of that being what I'm supposed to do either. Although, if I could put 5 of them here, maybe that would work. Let's try that. It's easy enough to get them into this box. In that case, I don't need but 5 of them. So, I'm not entirely sure how I can get the last one into place from inside the box. Oh wait, that should be easy. Thinking I could do that, but that's a little bit. I don't know that that's better, but it's at least equally as bad anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried basically everything I can think of to make a valid configuration of kegs for what's required here, and none of them seem to work. This thing would work fine if there was a way to get it so that the center column was clear and everything else was full, but as far as I can tell, that's impossible to actually achieve. Blocking the outer exit of this square requires 7 kegs, and there are only 6 available total. Trying to block just this northern part would require 5, but there's no way to be inside of it while also having it blocked from entering. So I have to be doing one of these things wrong, and the rest of them are the wrong thing. Sure. I just don't see how having a 6th one would help. Because the problem with trying to block off the horn from this area is not a problem of not having enough kegs, it's a problem of geometry and not being able to push the kegs from inside to outside in a useful way. Which isn't really something that's helped by having a sword nor by having an extra keg. I guess I can try it anyway. Yeah, sorry. Having a 6th one really doesn't seem worth the price of now having a sword making it even harder to push them around usefully. Like, I still have exactly the same problem here, but now it's even less convenient to push things. This has to be painful to watch, especially if I really am close to the correct thing to do. I just don't see it. Like, if I'd noticed a situation while pushing it without the sword where having another keg would have been useful, then I would have started doing that right away with the sword. Just recreate that and use the additional keg to finish up. But I just don't see how this helps. Because there's either 5 holes or there's 7 holes to fill. If there's 5 holes to fill, then having the extra keg doesn't really help. If there's 7 holes to fill, then obviously I need more than I have. That must be it. Okay. So if I have it like this, this is what the 6th one is good for, is that I can have this space to move into to get around the keg. Oh, okay. Sad horn. Sad horn. The happiest sad horn ever in Drod. Okay. And this is the only room in the entire level that asks you to have a sad horn. I don't think that sad horn is even possible in the other rooms of the level. Well, no, it is. It's a failure state in, what it means. It's a failure state in, like, this room, where if you kill one of the queens too fast, this door closes and then you can't get anybody to come. So it is possible to encounter the sad horn as a fail state before now, but for someone who did well in the horde rooms, this is their first experience with the sad horn. And it's a victory thing. So this really is it. The lower gate to Lower Stoneworks. This is it. Of course it's built so that a single delver couldn't open all the locks. Well, that's alright, there are 2 of us. 3! Oh, be quiet. So does this mean you trust me now? I guess so. Okay, then just press dot keypad when you want to give me instructions. And press dot keypad again when you're ready to move yourself again. Are you talking some weird language? I never learned Twainin. Sorry, I guess I've kind of got into the habit of talking to myself. I understood. You don't count. You're mean, Uncle Petro. Whatever, let's just get through these gates then. Okay, so I need to press the buttons. That much is well established. There is a single roach here, which needs to die, probably? Probably does need to die. Okay. Well, the roach needs to die, yes, but we still need to close all of the doors and also kill the roach to be able to hit the conquer token. So, okay, one of them, whoa, okay. See that? Yeah, that's probably not supposed to look like that. It's fine. So this one is obvious. This one is easy. Is it okay that I opened that? This doesn't do anything bad, so we needed that. And this one's easy. Just use Sadako and not B-throw. Okay. This is a trap, which is fine. This does something unusual. This is affected by the toggle on that side. Okay. I think... Well... Yes, okay. Wrong button. I was pressing tab. So I need to do this.
Get the door.
Not possible.
Not possible. Oh, no. I need to close this first. Wrong person. I need to close this first. Then I can open it like that. This... Wait, what else does this do? Okay. Alright.
What's going on?
Follow me.
Yep.
So I need to do
No
something.
problem.
Yes. That much is well established. So there are 3 buttons that I need to press, basically. And what I have to do is make sure that Half can press one of them. So Half needs to be trying to open a door in such a way that he will press one of the 3 buttons. Or else he could be trying to open this door. And as long as there is a path towards that door, that would be good enough. Alright, I think this is all I have to do.
Door.
Got it.
He will go... Oh, interesting. Is that good? I guess that's okay. This isn't what I had envisioned, but this should work. Okay. Well, no, this still has a problem. Because this way I don't kill the roach. Okay. So let's try this again. I'm pretty confident that I should do that at some point. But... yeah, Sadako can't give orders to Half, by the way. Just for the record. So I would like to make absolutely sure that Half does not go through this passage. I guess I could do that by just dropping the trapdoor first and then trying to redo what I did before. Yeah, so you go here. Oh, wait, not yet. Maybe. You go here.
Door.
Got it.
Ask Half to open the door.
Hey, I'm blocked. Now I can't get there.
Right.
Out.
Going.
I need to close this door before I open it. But there has to be a path for Half to take. I can't do that because that closes that door for good.
What's going on?
I'm sure I've got something simple I'm missing here. Alright, so I need B-throw to press this button. because he has to kill the roach. But he has to do that after... Wait, no... Oh, okay. Beethro is the only one who can kill the roach. If Beethro goes to kill the roach, that closes this door permanently. So Beethro can't also press the Conquer token. That means that Sadako has to press the Conquer token. So Beethro should go here while Sadako is waiting here for the door to open. That means that Half should go to one of these two and Beethro should go to one of these two. But Beethro needs to be able to leave, not Half. So this has to be pressed first by Half, somehow.
Follow me.
Yeah,
How could Half press this first?
Wait here.
no problem.
Something would have to be closed before he could do that. Well, I know that Sadako has to go into this one. This is opened by that. But there's no way for Beethro to be south of the border.
Follow me.
Yeah,
Wait here.
no problem.
Because of this trapdoor construction, I can't have Beethro start south, which is what he would have to do to be able to knock on this door to tell Half to start going in that direction, which would cause him to step on this. But that's what I need to do. I need to close this door and have Beethro knock on it from the south side in order for Half to press this to close that door so that Beethro can walk through here. That just isn't possible. I can't have Sadako walk into this one because there's no way out and she has to press the Conquer token. This is a one-way passage northward for Beethro, but that doesn't help at all.
Ralph, open the...
I can't.
Why does he say he can't? But that might... What? But... Oh, wrong door. Wrong door. I was thinking of this door.
Door.
Got it.
Why is he turning around and going the wrong way?
Ralph.
Going.
What? Why?
Door.
Got it.
Why?
Ralph.
Going.
Why would he do that? I guess that is the shortest path? Somehow?
Follow me.
Yeah,
Stay put.
yeah, sure.
Ralph.
Going.
Ralph.
Going.
Ralph.
Going.
Can I use Sadako to force him to not do that? No.
Ralph.
Going.
Apparently it's completely impossible to make Half go into the passage that he needs to go into. Apparently?
Follow me.
Yeah,
I don't understand why it's not possible for him to just go here when this is clearly the shortest path. But he refuses. And so that's how it is, I guess.
Hey, I died.
What?
Going.
Oh wow, that's a funny bug.
Hey, going.
So this is a scripting kinda sorta bug. It's just kind of a funny side effect. But what's happening is that the script is swapping the player's position over there and then changing the player role after that.
Ow, that
Which means that if there's a health in the place where your sword gets swapped to before the player role change happens, then he gets stabbed. And it looks like he's being stabbed by nothing. Alright, that's funny.
back.
I still don't know what to do here.
Come on.
Okay.
All of the constraints say that Half has to go through this passage. There is no other way to solve this other than Half going through this passage before someone else goes into this room. And since this trap has to have Bithro in it, this one has to be Sadako. And since Bithro can't go south through here, Bithro has to go south through here. So Half has to go south through here first, before anything else. I mean, not before this, but before anything else besides that. So what is the magic thing that can make Half go through this passage specifically, without Bithro being south of the border? Since there is no way for Bithro to be south of the border. I don't understand why this is here. If I cleared the room, then I must have gone through this way. I mean, I guess... I don't know. That's something to do with what happens if you re-enter the room after clearing it, I guess. Both of these do the same exact thing, though. Why have two buttons that do the same thing? One of them behind a door that... Oh, that's okay. That's just so that if you re-enter from the east, then you go through one of these passages and open this door to repress a button that opens these doors. That makes sense. That's not something to do with the puzzle. That's just a requirement that exists.
Get the door.
Not possible.
Get the door.
Not possible. Hey, I died.
Come on.
Okay.
How I wish I had a stick right now.
Here I am again.
Also, I don't know what's causing the non-stop error beeps. I might look into it later. Probably some bug that's fixed in 5.2.
Come on.
Okay.
Stay put.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try something completely ridiculous.
Come on.
Okay.
What? Okay, I didn't mean that, but that's interesting. You're probably not supposed to be able to do that. I would guess that I'm not supposed to be able to
Follow
do
me.
that.
Yep.
Stay
So many shenanigans. Okay. So while I was trying to do...
Going. Now I
he
can't
still
get there.
goes all the way across
Got it.
instead of doing the sensible thing and going south through that passage. Sure.
Going. Going. Hey, I'm blocked.
Get the door. 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 Get the door.
What's going on?
Man, what am I missing? It seems like it should be really simple. But it seems impossible, too. I don't know, and
Come on.
like I need precisely one thing and I can't make it happen. Is this really... am I supposed to solve this with this nonsense here? Like, there's no way that's what I was supposed to do, right? That feels like an exploit. Like, I'm not supposed to do that, right?
Yep.
I'm not supposed to swap over while Half is following player to make him go into this passage. I can't believe that's what I'm supposed to do. That seems wrong. That seems broken. Like, that feels like exploiting a bug in the scripting, not like what I'm actually supposed to do. I mean, it works, but surely that's not the solution, right? No, I don't like that. That can't be what I'm supposed to do. Is that not wrong?
Here I am again.
Follow me.
Yep.
Like, that does not feel good. That does not feel like a thing that was supposed to be possible at all. Like, surely that's not what I'm supposed to do. I mean, should I just accept that this works and move on? But this looks very wrong. This does not look right at all. Like, that looks extremely janky. I want to see a demo and see if that's how someone else solved this. Let's see.
Back.
Send
Follow me.
Sadako
Yeah.
through. No, they have Half follow Sadako. Is that really what you're supposed to do? Let me find a lower score. Aquator, maybe?
Come on.
Okay.
You're really supposed to juggle Half between the two. Is that really what you're supposed to do? Am I missing something, or is that really what you're supposed to do?
Follow me.
Yep.
I mean, I can accept if that's what the solution is, but it feels very wrong. It feels like not...
I'm back.
It doesn't feel like I'm solving the problem as much as finding a weird, like, edge case that isn't supposed to be doing that. I don't know. I guess I'll just accept it for now. Lower stoneworks. Insoluble. The gateway led into a dark passage that deepened into a pitch-black maw. Bethro stepped forward with some trepidation. In his long career as a Smite Master, he had had quite a bit of experience going into dungeons that other people claimed were scary. Usually they turned out to be not so bad. People were scared of the strangest things. A lot of people were scared of spiders, for example, and they were easy to handle. They moved just like roaches. Others were terrified of ore puzzles, while still others ran screaming at the sight of a handful of mimic potions. As the blackness closed in around Bethro, the din became louder and louder. You couldn't tell what lay up ahead, but it definitely sounded like something more threatening than orb puzzles. Keeping a close eye on Half at his side, he pressed on. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, things were not appearing. Here we are. It's just a bit ahead now. I don't like this place, Uncle Vithro. It's creepy. Don't worry, Half, you're safe with me now. What is that noise? It smells like the hole beneath has come alive. We'll see soon enough. I guess we've come too far to turn back now. Come on, Half. Let Uncle Vithro. And that's an order. What's this, like, hot tile construction? Hot tile and walls with pitch black on them.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm back.
A character rock golem here. Alright, we have the rock giants. Holy hoobuffins. That is a lot of large monsters. It's some kind of production line. They churn these monsters out. I know I've already seen the upper half of this facility, but this, I never expected there'd be this many. Who's behind this? What's it all in aid of? I don't know, but I think we've got to find out. With this many monsters, they could overrun the Veiled Fortress and its people. Well, before we do anything else, let's shut down this production line. How are we going to do that? That platform doesn't look very stable to me. I think it's connected with adjacent rooms. If we attack all the supports, it should come crashing down. You're very brave, Vithro. I feel so helpless in the face of such a colossal menace. But I think if anyone could stand up to them, then you could. I know, I'm a smiter. This is just my job. Anyway, that's enough talk. Time to get smiting. They are real rock giants. They just can't reach me right now. So they would kill me if they could. Now this room has a combat to do. Alright, the rock giants level. We were foreshadowed this ages ago, and now we get to have it. Oh, this is a neat look here. When does this change from wall to pit? Oh, it never does. This is all just wall on a gradient. Neat. No, that's not good. I think I should do it this way. Your classic waste disposal problem. Yeah, I know that's not it. seems very weirdly hard. Okay, I might have a foothold at this point, maybe? No, that's still too much garbage to get past. Okay, there. That's probably it. Just need to figure out surviving the last bit of this. I can't see any way to proceed besides this. Then I don't know what to do at this point. Well, actually, maybe this is it. Okay, there we go. That was tough. Okay, this is a more of a thing. Looks to me like this is a burn the golem, burn the giants that it becomes 4 golems situation. I don't quite know how to make the golems survive afterward in this particular room. I guess it's okay if it's not all entirely on the thing. So it would be ideal, actually, if it was only one corner on the thing, on the hot tile, instead of most of it, I think. And then I need to somehow keep that one from dying. There we go, okay. So I should turn the sword this way, and do that, and I get all 4 that I need. Okay, great. Now it's just pulling them down into position. Or up into position. Anyway, I need to pull them all. It should be pretty easy to do. Naturally, when I already know what the trick is, like the thing that I'm supposed to be taught by the room is, that tends to make the room go a lot more smoothly. Alright, moving on. Here, what's the deal here? Looks like I need a bridge to bring... Do I need a bridge just to bring the mirror across? I think so. Because I can't otherwise... I can't make a golem go there. So what I have to do is somehow arrange for this to... I'm not sure how to do more than the first tile. guess this might be a start. Yeah, I can just do that if this guy wasn't in the way. I should spend this cycle just moving into position. Or something. Okay, this is better. Okay. Alright, I have a way to do it now. It's not even really that hard. There we go. Shove it in like a leaf. Okay. Now what? It should be possible to hang him in position so that he'll press two of them and I'll press the third one. Should be possible. Somehow. There we go. Right. He still has an exit. We can just do that again. I think here I just need to place 4 golems, right? This part is just enforcing that I don't simply kill a giant on the south side, I think. Still gonna be a little bit tricky though. Okay, this should work out fine. There we go. Moving on. Around the loop. We've got a guard in this room. Oh boy. What actually is all this now? This opens the way for the guard. These all close that door, but all 3 of them need to be pressed to get to the token. So, what? I guess I just stick him there and then hope this works out. And yeah, I guess this works out then. Sure. Okay. Guard even killed another of the golems for me. Excellent. Alright. Here we get a mimic potion. And, yeah, okay. Basically, unleash chaos immediately and hope for the best. Seems like what this room is going to require of me. this is fine. If I can just avoid moving the room too soon. I only need one adder, right? I do need that one to live. Hello? Could you please stop doing that? Oh, right, there we go. Now he'll stop doing that. Now just kill the adder. As awkward as that's going to be, that's all I need to do now. Alright, chaos from order in the room. At least one of the rooms, anyway. There we go. Unlock the room. Alright. Since we perfectly well understand how adders interact with these guys now, we get another room about that. These open those doors. This does that. Sure. So I think what I want is to ensure that the second giant stays in this square here, so that the adder will just pace around inside of the square to the west of there, like this. I think that should do it. Here we go. Now the adder can feast. And die. Alright then. Last meal of rocks probably isn't that pleasant if I'm being honest, but oh well. Oh boy. This looks like a thing. Well, I definitely have to start like this. And I don't know what I do afterward. Maybe I should... No, I have to start here. I can do this to proceed east. I'm not really sure how to then turn around and go south. Like as soon as the mimic's sword is any other direction, the giant will just run away from it. I mean, I think that's good, but I still have to get the mimic down into the corner somehow. And I don't know how to do that. How can I ever make the mimic go south without ruining everything? I mean, if I start out facing this way, can't make the limit go east. There's no way to just turn the limit all the way around quickly enough for it to change directions. It's either facing northeast and it can go east, or it's facing southwest and it can go south. Or whatever, it's the other way around. It's either facing this way, which allows it to go east, or it's facing the other way, which allows it to go south. There's no way to switch from one to the other. What am I missing? The last mile just supposed to be done like this, maybe? I guess this probably works, maybe? Yeah? That feels really awkward, but it works, so I guess that's fine. Alright, we have a caber, and something is going on here for sure. Oh, I don't like this. So if I were to try... Okay. So, Adder is not blocked by golems. Briar is not blocked by giants or golems. Briar is only blocked by Adder, which is only blocked by giants. So, we need a giant in the way of the Adder who is being blocked by the golems. And this button can't be held down, which means the Adder should be going east, I guess? So I want a giant here pinned down by 4 golems, I guess. Or by 4 golem bodies, I think. We need to be careful that I don't open the way for the other giant too soon. something like this should work. If I just pull it into position and make the wall around it good enough. Now it should be able to leave no matter what. Then hit the adder once, convince the adder to go east into that passage there. Oh, actually I need to use every single resource in the room, of course. Because the adder needs to have all 4 tiles, but it's only 3 tiles long now. After I open the way for it, so it needs to eat more. It has to eat the excess golem corpse here. So just do that right away. That will at least make it a little easier to push it into position. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think... Well, I don't know. This wasn't really a problem for me, but I could see someone being confused about the darkness that is the walls here, looking kind of like a pit. I mean, it certainly isn't a pit, but there's exactly one place right here where confusing it for a pit would be an issue where you thought that you had the briar covered, but didn't. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of obvious though, in a way. Of course, that's not a thing. What is this? I need to press all 4 of these. That will open that. And then I guess I need the giant to survive me doing that. Okay. So this is about how the giant interacts with ortho squares, I guess. For the most part. So don't let it get stabbed yet. Alright, now it can be stabbed all at once. Okay. Sure. I definitely understand what is going on here. Is this just... I'm supposed to somehow set up a cycle so that the giants wander around these decoys. I don't have any idea how to do that. Like, I can't even... Hang on, what is this? Okay, these are just opened. So I just need something to stay on those. Maybe that means the decoy should go there. I just have to hope this works. It does work. Okay. Oh, this is kind of awkward. Guess I should just do one at a time then. Alright. Yeah, okay. This room is built to show you what to do, since you're supposed to put the decoys on specific places, and if you realize that those 2 buttons need to stay down forever, then it's easier to see what else you should do with everything else, I think. Alright. Disarmed. And... we want to be able to survive after pressing this button. Not really sure what I can do to achieve that. So I'll just try things until something almost works. I don't know how to survive beyond this point. I can make it to the button. I cannot possibly live after pressing the button like this. What magical thing am I supposed to be able to do so that I can survive after pressing the button? There's not really any way to place any obstructions outside of where all the ice is. Yeah, I don't see how this is supposed to be possible still. Mainly because of this one golem, this one giant here, being basically impossible to keep from just chasing me if I go to the east. Like, there's nothing I can do to block the ones that are in this section, or really any of them at all, as far as I can tell. Like, if I could, I don't know. If right now I could magically destroy some more of the ice that's outside of them, then I could keep them where they are now. But I had to have that ice there for them to go to those positions in the first place. So I don't have a way to get rid of it when it would be useful for me to be rid of it. Very useful. I said squares, I meant the corners here. Doesn't seem like interacting with these corners is particularly useful. there's just nothing I can do to survive going farther north or east from here. Like, the instant that I go past here, that one will immediately be able to get to me, and there's nothing I can do to prevent it from doing so. I must have a completely different thought pattern from the designer of this room, because I have absolutely no idea what magical configuration of ice is supposed to be helpful here. Not magical, but like I have no idea how I can set up the ice before pressing the button and releasing them in a way that would keep them from moving when I go to the northeast. Just doesn't seem to be possible. Like, if all I needed to do was wait after pressing the initial button, then that would be manageable. I know how to do that. But if I have to actually go somewhere after pressing the button, that just can't be done. I always wind up with him just coming after me with no way for me to block them. Like, if I try to make it so that the only way that this one to the northeast is not in my way is if it goes past a hook like this, and then stays over there. But I can't make it do that. Furthermore, I can't even see how to make the right shape. Because I want there to be 2 tiles for it to live on. And I still have to get back somehow. There's not even any way for me to make a box for them to be in, because if I try to do that, then I can't leave the area without ruining the box. Like, if I want this shape, I need this shape for that one to live in, but I can't even leave the area that that shape is in without making it impossible for that thing to go there in the first place. Like, now there's no way for a giant to even enter that area at all. And the same problem is on the east side too. There's not even a way to make the shape that I would need, let alone to make the giants go into the shape that I would need to be able to survive this. This is impossible. I have no idea what shape is supposed to work here. I've tried anything and everything I can think of. Challenge. Leave one giant intact after stepping on the southeast pressure plate. That's this one. Okay. What's this do? I need to press that, so I need to hold. I need to push all of these buttons. What? This closes all of those. It opens that. How would I even not do this challenge? If I solve the room, I press this plate. Pressing this plate requires this giant to push all of these plates, or to push all 4 of these plates. How would I even not do the challenge? If I solve the room, then I press the southeast plate while that giant from the northeast side is alive. It says leave one giant intact after stepping on the south. What? But if I stand here, then I've opened all of these doors, which requires that giant to still be alive anyway. What am I missing? I don't know. So anyway, I guess I need to block the path in such a way that that giant persuaded to go back and forth across it to push the necessary plates. So if I start there and I go west, then it should slide across this, then come back across these, and then I hate that these are single press plates. That means that accidentally pressing one of them is a failure state, which should not be a failure state. They should just be multi-press plates. Why make it a failure state to accidentally press one of them early, when this kind of situation can happen? That's just a pain for no good reason, in my opinion. After it presses that one, it needs to come back down here, and then it should continue along this way. So how far over? I want it to press this plate, so I guess I need some golems there. Over there. Guess I should try to put as little as I can hope to get away with here. In which case I may have already messed up. So don't kill one there. Put both of these over in this direction. Somehow. I guess I can go ahead and put one there. To be here. but now it's just impossible to build. Because these had to be single-use pressure plates instead of multi-use for some reason. I can't imagine why they were not made multi-use plates. So I'm just not allowed to use this golem for that purpose, I guess. This giant. Instead, I have to meticulously make them go this way somehow. There. Okay. Here. Here. Now I can bring this one into useful-ish position, probably. Put one of the bodies there. To get it all the way around without killing me. Impossible to do. Sure, I need every single one of them, so this irritation is required of us. Again, because these are single-use plates for some reason, I can't just pass through there and deal with it that way. I have to treat them like they're death mines. Tried this several times and it doesn't work. Find a way to make the initial kill on the east side, I guess, on the southwest area. I guess I can do that, but I don't know how. No, I can't do that. I don't know how I can ever get them to get back to the other side. Maybe once there's only one of them alive, I can put it into the right position. Possible to do that in this kind of space. Yes, this was wrong somehow. Like This part, where I have basically no choice but to do what I did before, was wrong somehow. Because it's not working this way. There's nowhere else useful that I can put this one. Okay, there. That actually kind of halfway sort of works. Hopefully. This way. Okay, I have no idea whether this is actually the right set of positions, because there was no way to actually check midway through, so I just have to hope that it's right. Of course it's wrong in a way that requires me to completely start over. Not completely, just mostly. Just like at least halfway. Like, I can't really... There's not really any way for me to anticipate how exactly it's going to work after I release the third one. That's not really something that I can reasonably, intuitively predict. So I just have to take a wild guess as to what is a good place to put them, based on just kind of a general idea of what it is I'm trying to do. And then I have to try that again, which would be fine if it wasn't such an absolute pain just to try to put them in the positions in the first place. There. Is this any good? No? What am I doing wrong? Probably don't need this one, so I should try to put one there instead. Try that. You know, if I can. Once again, I don't see any good reason why these couldn't have been multi-press plates. Okay, there. And now he's not doing the right thing there, so I have to start over, all the way back from, like, all the way back from here, and try to guess a better place to put this one. I guess here, maybe? I don't know. did last time. Not really. Something like this, probably. Maybe. Of course, it won't exactly work the same because now the pile that I'm using to block them is in a different place, which then completely screws up everything else that was working before. So that's nice. I'll try anyway. Oh yeah, this is impossible, so... I swear, every single aspect of how this part of the room is designed is custom made to be irritating. Like, the core idea of this puzzle is great, and I like it. It's the idea of, like, make some obstruction so that the giant will go push these buttons. But the entire process of trying to actually make the obstructions is just nothing but painful. It didn't need to be this painful. Like, it really did not need to be this painful. I don't know. Is this going to work at all? Of course not. You absolutely have to use 2 piles in this area no matter what. Great. So if I try to put one there, then there's no way to make it go back across and push the other button. Maybe if I do something like this, it would work. Use all four of that one on that. I don't know how exactly this part should look, so I'll take a wild guess. I don't know. Maybe this will work better. No, it just goes around. So like this then? Guess that works. And I would want it to be blocked those four. Okay, I think maybe I have a way that can make this work. Let's see. I just need these plates that should have been multi-used. Okay, in theory, this should work. In practice, who knows? Nope. Of course, it's extremely picky about that one part that is impossible to set up nicely. Maybe like this. Will it slip? It's probably just going to slip right in there, but try, I guess. Oh, wait, no. I accidentally pressed the button that shouldn't be a single-use button, so I have to try again. Like, if this was just gonna close those doors anyway, why did these have to be single-use buttons? They just make the setup more irritating without it actually being more interesting. Yeah, that didn't work. That doesn't work either. this work? Yes, this will actually work. Good. What exactly am I supposed to do now? Hello. What? Really? What? The only way that you can press those 4 buttons is by using up all 8 of the pieces of the other 2 giants to make this giant press those 4 buttons. How in the world is it supposed to be possible to do anything else? Hang on. This is a hold down plate. So if after that presses the buttons, no, there's no way this can happen. This can't. There's no way. There is no way to press those 3 buttons while... Maybe... Okay. Guess you could just do this. Yeah, okay. I'm giving up on the challenge because this room is entirely too irritating without it even. So I have no idea how you would ever achieve more than I already have. At least I have some understanding of what the challenge is even supposed to be. Anyway. Okay, that's that room. Maybe this one won't upset me as much. Let's see. Press this and it opens that. Sure. And that closes that. Sure. Alright, I guess I just stand here and survive. I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's much of a big deal. So far, at least. Just pull all of the pieces outside and be just fine. Okay. That was vastly easier than the neighboring rooms. Alright, well there's still the one I can't figure out with the ice. But there's at least one other room I haven't been to, because I've been just going around the ring. That's... oh, this isn't actually a room. Well, no, it is. There's golems and there's platforms. Those are real rock giants over there. So I need to hold that down. Okay. There's no way that I'm making a big enough bridge for a rock giant. So I guess I just need to bring a golem over here. Seems pretty easy. Wait. What? How is that supposed to be possible? That can't be done. There's no way for me to be standing... Well, I can't even be standing here. Like, I can't even get to that tile at all. And if the plate's down, it's not possible to reach the tile because all of the force arrows around it point away from it. And if the plate is up, then there's no way to go on that tile because the force arrow pointing out from the tile points away from it. So, irrespective of everything else in the room, there is no way to actually reach that trapdoor. Because this, no matter which state things are in, I can't actually go there. Like, it doesn't matter because I can't go there anyway. Like, there's no way, there's no state for the plate to be in that would make it possible to actually reach the trapdoor. The size of the platform doesn't matter. I can't reach that tile. Period. Well, hang on. I guess this will work. Okay, so this has to be over here, I guess. That still doesn't answer any of the other actual problems, like how I'm supposed to actually toggle that. That's at least something. I guess I should make the assumption that I will need the rock giant without having any idea why a rock giant would be any more help here than a golem would be. But that raises an entirely different and very large problem of it not really... Like, there's not anywhere near enough tiles here in platforms to actually make a bridge for a rock giant. Don't know how that's supposed to help. Basically, unless I can make a full bridge, I'm stuck trying to juggle it around where it won't let the platform it's standing on move. And I need basically every single tile to have it, to give it one step to move on to. Just about. Never mind how I'm ever going to get the second step out. Yeah, that's barely enough for it to take a step, but there's nowhere whatsoever for me to go if it takes that step. Guess I can do this. platform. Because any conceivable... Never mind, I got it to work somehow. I get it. This room isn't that bad. It's just... I have no idea what I'm going to do at the end of this room after I get the giant onto the main floor area. I have no idea how it's supposed to help, but the fact that this is working but barely certainly provides evidence that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Mostly there. Just have to remember whatever it is I did to deal with this last time. There. Okay, so the giant is now able to reach solid ground. I don't know what benefit this could possibly hope to confer to me, but it can be done, I guess. So after doing that, I need this platform over here, and for the giant to somehow press the plate after I bring the platform over there, I guess. So let's just get this platform in position, and then I don't know what. That's the right position. Okay, I guess that just barely works. And they die very loudly. Good. Okay then, that was that room. What's this? Are these all platform based? Yes, so. So this room, that's my goal here. All this. I don't know. I am somehow supposed to be able to transport a golem, not a golem, a giant here? This despite the fact that as soon as a giant gets on the platform never gets to move again. That's as far south as it's possible to take this platform. There's no way to block the giant past that point. And clearly that is not far enough. I guess I could just kill both giants, but I'm sure that's not right. Guess I've been killing the wrong one. So I should be trying to keep that one from getting on the platform. Not that it's any more possible on this side than it is on the other side, but whatever. Well, if the rock giant didn't move first, this would work fine, but that's not possible to avoid. Like, the only way that I could possibly block this giant is by somehow getting a golem body in this column. But there's just no way to do that. There's not enough room, or whatever, to actually be able to put any of these golems in that column. Like, it would have to go directly onto this corner to be actually useful. And there's no way to do that in this position, and if I move the platform even once, then I have to stay all the way down here, which makes it even more impossible to actually do anything. This room's impossible. I don't see a way to do it. This is a weird construction with the tunnels and the platforms like that. Why is that? So that you can only enter that room from one particular way, I guess. Sure, whatever. What is this? That disarms and opens the way for the golem, for the giant, whatever. These all need to be pressed. You do have access to these platforms. If I bring one of them over here, it should be possible. No, maybe not. How am I ever supposed to kill the golem then? The giant. I mean, sure, the giant itself can die on hot tiles. But there's not any way whatsoever to press all three of these buttons at once, except for finding a way to stab this guy. Sure, all I mean is that it seems impossible, that I don't see any path to a solution. You should really take any time I say one of these rooms is impossible to mean that. This doesn't make any sense. I need to be able to get the sword back, or else I can't solve this room. The only way this room is solvable is if I can get the sword back to actually stab the giant and or golems on these three specific tiles. Now I guess if the giant could die in a way where the three golems could come and wait on these tiles, that might work. I definitely need the platform here for an escape route. I guess I just... No. If they die like that, then they'll just instantly die and stay dead forever and not move. Which is the opposite of what I need. Great. There's no obstructions or anything, but I can use to keep two of them alive. More than two of them, I mean. Two is seemingly the most I could keep alive. if it died right here, then that would probably work fine. So I'll try to arrange that. Yeah, okay, that's it. Then I just need these three to somehow go into the right positions. Which emphasis may be on somehow, because I don't really know how to make them do that. I can get two of them in place just fine, but the third one will not behave. Maybe something like that. Yeah, their move order is wrong. I don't see any way to actually rearrange it, other than just try to shuffle them around and hope that it fixes itself. No self-fixing observed so far. What else can I even do? I can get them killed. That's real helpful. I mean, I know their move order is wrong, and I don't really have control enough over their move order to fix it. So right-clicking doesn't give me any information that I don't already know about how their move order is wrong. Okay, great. The move order is perfectly the opposite of what I need it to be. Great. Maybe that's progress. Is that good? That might work. Okay, that works. Great. Now the eye can die, and the rock golems can go stand on hot tiles and die. Good. Carrying on. What's this all about? We need that pressed, which requires all of these and those to be pressed. And this closes arrows that way. Right. Okay, that's just, okay. So the arrows over there are just a make sure that you still have a living rock giant enforcement thing. So that's not a big deal. That over there is just, do you have a still alive rock giant following you into this part of the room? If not, you failed. If so, good. So the main challenge is getting both of these buttons pressed without killing or dying to the rock giant. The first button is not so hard, but then... Yeah, there we go. This is a bit tricky, but it moves a bit slower than you do because it's, I don't know, because of whatever geometry in its body or such. So you can always kind of run around Alright, and we can push all the buttons. This room is pretty easy, but you have to exit it to the west. That room's pretty easy. Going to the east of here, we have spikes. This looks like an escort room. I'm not even gonna bother trying to understand the end, but this is definitely an escort room. We just need to keep this guy alive on the spike, around the spikes, adjacent to the spikes. While also staying alive myself. We need to do that, but in like 4 turns from now, so... I wait too many turns. There we go. 1 down. Next, I'll arrange for him to be there somehow. Then only 10 turns of the last place he was. How though? How? Should I just skip that one and go to the next one over? Yeah, this one feels a lot more doable. Okay, I guess that corner one was a red herring. Cool. So after doing that, this one's pretty easy. This one requires me to just do that. I can actually wait. That looks like a red herring to me, like might not. No, that's too far to reach, so I guess I do need to do something about this one. Somehow. Problem is, I need my sword to be turned exactly the opposite direction from where it is coming into this area. Like, it needs to be westward for him to go into the box, but it needs to be eastward for him to stay in the box. There's nowhere to turn it around. Not really a lot of turns to work with to try to figure it out either. Maybe I do need to just run for this one. That almost works. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was another red herring. I had it right the first time that I said that. Alright, now how do I get from here all the way to that one? Wait, is there even time to do that? I don't think there's time to get over there. Like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's... What? There is not enough turns for the rock giant to physically reach that spot. Like, that's too far away from the previous spot. The rock giant literally can't get there. What gives here? Like, this is the only way for it to survive here and then if I just make a run for the next safe spot and it can't make it, it's not possible for it to make it. There are literally too many tiles between here and there for it to get there, and there's no other safe spots on the way. The only thing I can think of is this is some weird specific nonsense where I have to turn around and go back the other way, but that doesn't work either. I'm trying to do that and it's not working. It just kills me if I try to do that. There is no other safe spot for Beethrow to be in when those spikes go up at that point. There is no other place that I can be because this is the exact sequence of moves that led me to this position were absolutely required to reach this position, for the golem to reach this position at all. And the position in the north was not reachable at all. So I have no idea what you mean by that. Continuing with my guess of needing to go back to the north. Although that isn't working out very well either. Is this what you're trying to say? Do this? There still isn't enough time for the golem to get there. Whatever. Really? I don't understand why that worked, and it didn't work before with the exact same starting and leaving positions for the giant. Whatever. Oh, that's the vision token I just stepped on. Okay. I was like, why did I hear a token sound? What token happened? Anyway. It doesn't look like I can solve this room from this side. I don't think. I'm probably supposed to come in here from some other direction, I guess. Cool. Down this way. Another room. Challenge. Here's another room. Here's this room. The direction I probably can solve it from. Okay, this is place the last 4 pieces of rock golem here. Probably. I guess we need to press those at the same time, and the giant needs to press those. Okay. How can I get the correct... There we go. Okay, that's what I needed from that. Then I need to somehow get back to the other side here without dying. I don't know how that should be possible. like this, and then I have to go back somehow. Which doesn't really seem possible. There. Finally. Okay. Now if you would please press this button, then let me back by you somehow. How is it supposed to be possible to go back? I don't see any sequence of moves that doesn't just get me or the rock giant killed. What did I do earlier that worked? That makes use of the existence of a corner that doesn't exist where I am now, so that's not helpful. Maybe I shouldn't be on this side of the door when I try to make it do that. Yeah, this is probably what I was supposed to do, but also with the sides flipped. So somehow get this to stay on the door, on the plate, so that I can get past the door. Then guide it into place from over there. If I can manage to make that happen somehow. Why don't I just do that? That's much easier than whatever else I was trying to do. Like, that is vastly easier. Now I just have to recreate getting past it at this turnaround. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just kill it now. I've done everything I needed the rock giant for. There we go, that part's easy. Yay. I guess I can wake it up and then carry it across here. That works. Ooh, okay. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I probably should get on towards supper. I did beat a level. This level has some very hard rooms that I haven't figured out. So I guess looks like there's 4 rooms left to me. One I haven't touched, one that looks well, 2 that look impossible, 2 that I haven't touched, 1 that I haven't seen. That adds up to 4. But for now, I'll really appreciate that map art. Look at that. The hot tiles looking just like a ring of fire around this. That's nice. Anyway, for now, farewell for now. Thank you for watching. I think next week should be normal as far as I know.